I'm out in the woods again, and I'm heading down here to a creek today. We're going to do some gold panning, some sifting, and maybe even do a little bit of detecting and see if we can find anything. Let's head on out that way. We have to get through all these bushes and thorns. Creek's right down this hill though. I found this place yesterday, and there's an old house site about 100 feet up from the creek on the little hilltop. I think the house site's just right over here. Here you have it. Let's head on down here to the creek and see if we can find something. Man, there is a spider crawling on my face right now. I can feel it. Hold on a second. Is there something on me? I feel something on my face. I don't know what it was, but I went through a big spider web and it felt like a spider was crawling up my neck. Oh, didn't feel good. Did you see the size of that spider? That thing was like that big. It was, there's something else on me right now. But that thing was right on the top of my head there. The camera barely picked it up. And I felt it crawling up my neck. And I'm like, oh, this doesn't feel good. It has to be a spider. And that's exactly what it was. Probably a big poisonous one too. No telling, but I'm glad it's not on me anymore. It's time to put my creek shoes on. I just had these on the bottom of my boots. They're rubber. I'm about to put on felt now, and these have studs in them. Help me get more traction on those slippery rocks. Let's put this on. All you do is, let me get that mud off first. Attach them right up here in the top, and then they just clip right in. And you just step on the ground real quick, and they should be clamped on tight. Let's see. Yep, they clamped in. Now they're good to go. Do the same with my other one, and we'll be walking on the rocks in no time. Let's go panning. Looks like some really good material. I have my pan under this, if you didn't know. And we're going to hold my pan on the bottom here with my feet and then shake out this material into the bottom of the pan. Whoa, look at this rock. It has something on it. It's hard to tell. Pretty cool, I guess. Just some other white quartz in there. You just slowly get this material shaken up. It's easier to pan with two hands, but we'll just stir this around. Get all the heavy stuff to the bottom. This whole creek's going to be muddy here in a minute. We won't be able to see the bottom anywhere. We have black sand, but I don't see any gold. That don't mean there's no gold in this creek though. We're going to keep on trying. I just couldn't resist. I had to turn on my detector, and I just found a broken horseshoe, I guess. Something of that nature. That looks like an old padlock. It's exactly what it is. Old iron padlock. It had a keyhole right in the middle. I'm pretty sure that's old lock. Very cool. I found part to a wagon wheel a minute ago down here. There's just iron everywhere, so they must have threw all their junk down here in the creek. We'll keep on searching. I've been working my way down the stream here, and I've found a couple cool things so far. Check this out. The old bottle top. Late 1800s, I guess. And there's another bottle right over here. I don't think it's that old though. No. That's plastic. We'll put it in my pouch. There should be some relics down here. If I found an old bottle top, that means people were in this area. If we keep following this for about a mile, we should hit the river. I just love exploring. I've never explored this creek to the river. That's cool right there. Awesome rock formation coming out of the hillside. I just found this right here laying on top of the gravel bar. Wonder how old that piece of pottery is. Could be Native American. I'm not sure, but I'm going to keep it. Just laying right on top of this rock pile right here. I don't see any more. That's pretty cool. We'll keep walking the creek. Maybe we'll eyeball an arrowhead. This is crazy. I just got a good signal here on the AT Pro showing up in the mid-60s, and I dug down thinking it was just going to be a shotgun shell. But no, it's not. Check out what it is. You see that? That's a North Carolina state seal button from the Civil War. Wow. Let's wash it off some. I did not expect that, but that is exactly what that is. Wow. It's in terrible shape, but I'll take that any day. Maybe we're getting onto a Civil War site. I didn't even know about this place. Or it could have been dropped from a soldier that came home from the war and they lived in the old house site up on the hill over there. Either way, it's a really cool find. Here's a close-up of the button. But you can tell now that's exactly what it is. It said North Carolina up on the top there. Really cool. Didn't expect to find a Confederate button in this little creek. You just never know where you're going to find stuff. It could be anywhere. But nobody's ever detected out here. There's no way they'd ever think to look in this creek. I may head up on this hill over here. See over there? I found the button on the other side of that bend, and I was thinking maybe there were soldiers camped up on that hill or riding through the area on horseback. We'll have to give it a quick search and see if we get any signals. It could be loaded with bullets and buttons and buckles. It's right in here. I don't know. That may be something really good. Let's see what it is. It's not in my hand. Right there. There it is. That right there is piece 2 a harmonica reed. There's probably more of it down in the hole too. This thing just blew my ears out. It was showing up as a 95. Look at that. Some huge brass thing. Maybe a gear. I don't know what it's off of though. I was hoping it was going to be a buckle. I'm just right up the hill from where I found my button. I just got another good signal like 2 feet away, and it looks like a pocket knife. Right down in the bottom there. That is cool. Old pocket knife still has the wood on that side. That's a really good signal. Oh, there it is. Wow. Nice old buckle. Just found this cool ring. It's made out of brass. That's all right. Showed up as a 62, which is right around pull tab range. Well, it's getting late. It's 7 o'clock now, so I think I'm gonna pack it up for today. Got about a 30-minute hike out of this place. Here's my finds for about 6 hours out today. Had a really good hunt. Dug a bunch of iron junk. Had this big brass object. A cool bottle top off an old bottle. Too bad it's broken. Here's an old piece of pottery. It could be Native American. It looks like it. It's made of clay. Have 2 toe taps. Pocket knife. Some other odds and ends. The best find will have to be this button. It's a North Carolina state seal button. They used these in the Civil War. It would have said North Carolina right around the edge of the button there. You can see it had a shank on the back. It's in bad shape, but I'll take it. It's a creek find. Didn't expect to find that out here. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm getting ready to head on out. I need to hike out of this place. You'd think there'd be gold in this creek. I just didn't find any today. Maybe next time. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and God bless. I was hiking back to my truck, and I just came across this. It's a big piece of iron sticking up out of this rock. Maybe there was some type of bridge going across at one time. Here's the river. There's more iron right here. It's raining now. Be fun to kayak down that. Time for me to head on back. I hope y'all have a good one.